So you're looking for higher highs, right? So you can target this zone, you can target the next one, and truthfully, you can continue targeting zones higher. And as long as everything that has shown strength in the past few weeks continues to be true, there's not really going to be much of an argument to negate or a counter argument as to why we wouldn't go on and continue finding higher highs. So, um, same exact idea, just would have to remain dynamic and watch this chart and look for which zone am I going to have to trade based off of these dynamic moving averages, right? So Mercury, can I look for a pullback into this zone at least? While we are getting rejected from resistance, we have to ask ourselves, is this time different? So hourly 200s, while they are somewhat more relevant on higher time frames, they weren't really relevant for majority of this leg upwards, and they're totally not relevant for the most recent push upwards into this resistance, right? So what we'd have to do is you have to zoom in further. So as long as you're still above the most local trend, 15-minute 200s, not too pretty. I like the 30-minute, right? So 30-minute 200s, we have used as macro bottoms, macro tops for majority of this uptrend within those 4-hour 200s and then testing those hourly 200s, stuff like that, right? Only when we lose the more local trend. So pull back from here. Oh my God, this is the top. Sell near, capitulate, blah blah blah, yada yada, whatever. And then we just simply go to find another higher low on the 30-minute 200s and continue in the form of a higher high. And same exact thing. Oh my God, this is the top, capitulate. We tapped Merck's random gray box, blah, 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 whatever. And who knows, maybe we just simply tap these 30-minute 200s and keep it pushing. And this resistance level ends up not being too relevant on the daily. Right? On the daily, it would have just looked like one candle that gets rejected, and then come, a day or two or three later, it just doesn't matter. And at that point, the gray box looks completely irrelevant. So there's still no argument as to say why this will even be a local top until something like this happens, right? And then you start looking and you assume that you will get that pullback into the next demand zone. And potentially even, depending on where your 4-hour 200s are at that time, maybe even a pullback into the next demand zone after that. So technically, you could look to trade right here, right now, Hydra stop below this low, and just simply look for continuation, right? Because we're still uptrending across every single time frame. And then getting stopped out, of course, you would just assume at minimum we go into this next support level. And then you would look to take that higher time frame trend trade from there.